What's up, Master Chappie? We're back today, and guess what? More Battlefield for you, and today we are going to be all about the PDWs, rocking a few of them in this video. First one we're going to be looking at is this UMP45, one of the Call of Duty specials. If y'all don't remember this gun from COD, you must not have played COD, but I forget which gun this was. Or which game it was the best on, but I think it was like a Black Ops or Black Ops 2, one of the two. Right here, we're showcasing that engineering class and the benefits of it. Rock that RPG. If they want to duck behind cover, just go ahead and blow up the whole darn thing, and they're going to be going down in an instant. So you're not safe when you got that RPG, man. Nobody's safe, man. No cover is safe. Can't sit behind nothing and be safe. There's a good chance the RPG is going to blow it up, and you'll be good to go. There is a few things that it doesn't go through, like a few pillars and things like that, a few parts of the building, a few metal containers that it doesn't go through, but for the most part it does blow up pretty much most of the cover that most people are going to have in any given round. Now, some of the benefits of rocking the engineer class, even when there's no vehicles, and yes, if you're not playing with vehicles, you are pretty much taking away the key benefits of the engineering class. So if you're playing TDM, squad deathmatch, domination, any of the real small ones, or anything that doesn't have any vehicles, you're basically eliminating the most useful aspect of the engineering class. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for any of those modes. It just means that you're going to have to overcome some of the faults of that, and also understand that having an assault class setup or another class setup like support is probably going to be slightly more beneficial to your team overall wise in these smaller game modes without vehicles. But you can still definitely have some success on these jokers, and then especially if you want to rock the PDWs, you're going to have to use the engineering class. So you just got to take advantage of what you got. So your best bet is going to be to rock like an RPG or one of the free firing rockets that you can just shoot down at a target when they're trying to take cover. That's going to be one of the huge benefits. You can also have some fun with the repair tool, and instead of stabbing someone, or instead of just shooting them up close, you can go ahead and just repair tool them to death and burn them up. And that's always a lot of fun too. So definitely the benefits there, but again, you're probably going to get outdone by an assault class. Now, the thing with the assault class is it's really useful just because you got the med pack, you got the defibrillator, and you also have the grenade launcher, which can in effect kind of serve the same purpose as like an RPG. Even though the RPG is going to be more powerful, it's usually going to take probably 2 shots to do the same amount of damage to a building or something than if you had an RPG, and the RPG just seems to be quite more destructive, as it should be. But with that grenade launcher, again, that assault class is going to have that slight advantage on, or maybe not even a slight, a heavy advantage on these smaller modes. Whereas if you're playing vehicles, I think the engineering class actually has an advantage over the assault. Now, they're both going to have their benefits, and you don't want to have everybody on the same team rocking the same thing all the time. Regardless of what game mode you're playing, it's good to have a couple support, it's good to have some recon, it's good to have some assault and engineering. Respectfully speaking, they all have their purposes, they all are quite useful, and as long as a few people are utilizing each one, you can definitely get the benefits of all of them from your team and for your team, and best suit your team. So whenever you're squadding up, one thing I like to do is look at the squad, see what everyone is rocking. Are they rocking? Is anybody rocking support? Is anybody rocking engineer? Is anybody going to be able to give us some medical attention? Whatever the case may be, and make sure you try to balance it a little bit. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to necessarily change yours just to make it even. And even isn't always the best. Again, if you're playing on a smaller map, maybe nobody needs to be an engineer, but you probably want one guy to be support, a couple guys to be assault, maybe one recon guy if you're doing a team deathmatch, something where you can't spawn on your teammates or on your own squad, because having a recon, just having that spawn beacon is going to be a nice asset to have, as well as having the motion sensor, which can really be useful, especially if it's placed in the right position in a high traffic area. The advantage that gives to your team, just knowing where the guys are, knowing where they're looking, and those types of things, is a very, very nice benefit to your team. So definitely very useful to have that, and that's why the recon class is real nice. You can also driving around one of them little tug machines or whatever. SoFlam, I don't even know what they call. My bad, Battlefield. My bad. I just don't use them that much. But you can fly those around, spot people, maybe go road raging, road killing, whatever they call it, air deaths. I don't know. Killing people with those little machines, driving them around. Those are always nice, and nothing more frustrating than getting killed by one of those. Just very frustrating. But with that being said, again, try to utilize the assets of all the classes, and then if you start seeing a building getting shot at with rockets and things, and you pretty much don't see any of the building left, there's a pretty good chance that building's going to collapse. So get out of there ASAP, or else you're going to go down with the building, and that's going to be an embarrassing death as well. Nothing, it's quite frustrating getting destroyed by a building that just got blown up. So that's something to keep in mind. And then also with the engineering class, that's another big asset of it, is just being able to destroy the map, specifically like on a map like this where those 4 buildings or 2 buildings that are just, you know, kind of attached to each other. You can destroy each one of those buildings, and you know, a lot of guys like to camp up there, especially with snipers, just because they're in the middle of the map and they get a good sight on everything. You can destroy those. Yes, you can still, you know, sit on top of the building after it's collapsed and kind of camp that way, but it just changes the whole aspect of the map. It changes the whole feel of the map, and can sometimes be a huge benefit for your team if you're able to get those snipers up out of there and take away that you know, lovely spot that they have where they're just kind of chilling, using their motion sensor and just killing anybody that comes in there with the shorty G. And you know, really just change the whole feel of the map and change the effect, you know, change kind of what's going to be effective for that game mode, depending on which game mode you're in, and just kind of change how the battle, change the way the battle's going and things like that. So there's definitely the benefits of that, and if you're not doing that already, if you're rocking engineering, please start doing that, man. It changes everything, and it can really help out your team. Now, if you're the team that is sniping and you got a bunch of guys in there, do your best to try to protect it and try to make sure those engineers aren't destroying it. Now, again, it's not going to be a whole lot you can do to stop an engineer from just, you know, hitting a corner, firing some rounds into a building, but do your best not to blow it up yourself. Like, if your team is the one taking advantage of it, make sure you're not the one destroying that building and, you know, basically being less productive, making your teammates less productive by taking away their advantageous spot and location where they're able to do a lot of damage, do a lot of spotting, do a lot of killing, and really benefit your team, and maybe hold back the enemy, or maybe getting a good KD, or just, you know, overall benefiting the team. Snipers definitely can really help out your team with spotting and things like that. So if they have a good spot where they're chilling, try to keep them safe, man. I mean, if you're a sniper, I mean, even if you're rocking the shorty G, you're going to win a lot of the close battles. Again, the shorty G is really nice backup weapon, or even the 93R, or one of the good pistols. But, you know, a lot of the times you're going to lose those up-close battles to any of the other weapons in the game, especially if a few of them run up on you and they get up close to you. So if you're chilling upstairs in the building, 3 guys come upstairs, most likely, unless you hit them all with a grenade or something, you're going to maybe get one of them, but you're probably going to go down and lose that advantageous spot. And then they're going to know the spot that you're chilling at, and they're going to try to go ahead and attack you later on. Again, with these PDWs, though, man, it's really nice because you can not aim down sight, as you've seen there. We're able to just go upstairs, not have to aim, and really get the jump on opponents and, you know, get the kills. The thing about aiming down sight is, while it doesn't seem like it takes a whole lot of time to do, and it really doesn't, that slight delay in time that you have to aim down your scope, that just very small fraction of a second time that it takes to do that, can be the difference between life and death. And often it does result in you getting killed. And as you can see, the PDWR is definitely one of my favorite PDWs in the game. I just feel like it's very versatile and can do a whole lot of damage, and it's very accurate without aiming down sight. So it's definitely one of those guns I really enjoy using, and definitely something I'll be using in the future. But again, man, just take advantage of that, not having to aim down sight if you're going to use a PDW. and take advantage of that, and just take advantage of the strengths of any weapon that you're going to use in the game. But that's going to wrap it up for me, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, as well as some of the commentary, some of my thoughts and opinions on some of the things in the game. And hopefully this will help you out in the near future with selecting your class and things like that. But you know how it is, guys. Till the next time, it's your boy. We gone. And here's some bonus PP 2000 action for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But I'm out. Peace.
Objective Charlie has been neutralized.
我发现了敌兵。